From the Detroit Free Press, it's Thursday, November 4th. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Bush's has over 4,000 Michigan products, including the freshest fruit and vegetables, meat, seafood, and baked goods. Stop by one of Bush's 16 locations for the personal service you expect from your neighborhood grocer.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Eric D. Lawrence. Imagine driving your Ram 1500 pickup on a busy road and getting an alert about a nearby emergency vehicle on your Uconnect infotainment screen. Stellantis, the automaker that owns Ram along with Jeep, Chrysler, and Dodge, is planning to test a system like this in southeast Michigan. The thinking is that lights and sirens aren't always enough to catch the attention of other drivers, so an alert delivered directly to nearby vehicles might help prevent some crashes. It's one of two safety alert test projects planned by the automaker in the region. The other would use a computing network and 5G cellular connection with the help of local sensors and monitors to provide alerts to pedestrians and approaching vehicles at intersections. The test alerts to the Uconnect system would be in partnership with Chicago-based Haas Alert, which has a similar program running with the Michigan State Police. Getting local safety alerts directly to vehicles is key as fatal vehicle crashes, including for pedestrians, have been on the increase. The company also sees these kinds of alert systems as paving the way for autonomous vehicle technology. It's not clear when either system might be available for consumers.
This is Phoebe Wall-Howard, an automotive reporter at the Detroit Free Press. Ford Motor Company has electrified a formerly gas-powered F-Series pickup from the 1970s. It is a 1978 Ford F-100 with a battery electric powertrain and twin front and rear electric traction motors. This is modeled after the all-electric Ford Mustang Mach-E GT Performance Edition. It's a one-of-a-kind prototype meant to spotlight the aftermarket parts, in this case, an all-electric motor that Ford is selling for $3,900 to people retrofitting their collector cars, their classic cars. This is a hot new trend, and Ford is building on it along with Tesla, General Motors, and Stellantis. To see incredible photographs and learn more, go to freep.com.
I'm John Carlisle with the Detroit Free Press. Millington is a small town of about 1,000 people in Michigan's Thumb region. It's small town enough to still have a noon whistle sounded by the fire department from the days when farmers in the field didn't have watches to tell the time. Small town enough to not have a grocery store within 10 miles. So when longtime resident Tim Freese decided to open his own little grocery store there, it should have been an immediate success. However, it's been a struggle. When the store opened almost 2 years ago inside a small, empty barber shop on Main Street, Freese began by selling nothing but discounted snacks like fudge rounds and honey buns, not much different than bakery outlets that also sell expired pastries at cut-rate prices. He called it Shorty's Discount Grocery, after his nickname. All along, though, he really wanted a true grocery store, so he began selling staples like hamburger meat and cheese and bread and milk. But people still remembered his past as an expired food store, and he got very few customers. This provoked him to keep adding newer, fresher foods to prove that he runs a real grocery store. He added hundreds of canned goods, bags of rice, boxes of pasta, jars of sauce. He bought 4 expensive freezers and filled them with steaks and pork chops. He poured thousands of dollars of his own money into the store and its stock and worked 12-hour days by himself, determined to make his little grocery store succeed. Did it work? To find out, read the story at freep.com.
This is Chanel Stitt from the Detroit Free Press. Detroit designer Shelton Hawkins Jr. launched his first brand in the 8th grade called King's Clothing. As the years passed by, he launched Etrange Studios, which is a brand that uses patchwork, graphic designs, and stitching in an expressive way. And now he has been selected out of over 1,000 applicants to showcase his designs during Paris Fashion Week next year. Hawkins applied to a program led by a retail curation brand called Flying Solo, which supports independent designers in helping them reach new heights. Flying Solo said that Hawkins' design stuck out to the selection team because he presents a streetwear collection with a contemporary feel. This will be his first fashion show, and he said the feeling of getting this opportunity is surreal. The fashion show will take place from January 23rd to the 27th in 2022.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department, recapping what the Tigers did on Wednesday. The day after the Atlanta Braves won the World Series, the Tigers acquired catcher Tucker Barnhart from the Cincinnati Reds for infield prospect Nick Quintana. Tucker is a 30-year-old left-handed hitting catcher who is among the best defenders in the game. He's a two-time Gold Glove winner who the Tigers targeted last week, and they got their man. And their man is fired up to come to Detroit.
I mean, I've got so much to be thankful for. My time in Cincinnati was phenomenal. They treated me so well. But I'm so excited for what the future is going to bring. I think there's so many cool things that are happening in Detroit with the Tigers, and I'm so excited to be a part of it. So I look forward to it. Again, thank you, Al, and the organization for believing in me and wanting me to be a part of it. So I'm very excited. I'm going to say that a lot, but I'm very excited.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism and subscribe, go to freep.com/special offer.